The Grand Council of the Galaxy sat in silence. Hundreds of alien species filled the great hall. Their faces were strange, some with scales, others with tentacles, wings, or glowing skin. But today, every eye stared at the center of the chamber. Where a single human stood, his name was Ambassador Cole Darnus, the last voice of Earth in this ancient place. Blood dripped from his forehead. His uniform was torn. His eyes, though tired, burned with fire. The council leader, a tall being of silver light named Varen, stepped forward. "Humanity has broken every law," Varen said in a cold voice. "You refuse to obey. You colonized forbidden planets. You built weapons in peace zones. You hacked council systems. And worst of all, you believed yourselves to be superior." Cole smiled, weak but proud. "We only did what we had to. You feared us because we adapted faster, because we never gave up." "Exactly," Varen replied. "And that is why. You are banished." The crowd gasped. The word echoed like thunder. "Banished," another alien asked. "To where?" Varen turned to the council. "Earth will be removed from the core. Their sun systems will be locked outside the known map. They will float alone, beyond help, beyond power, beyond hope." Cole shouted, "You can exile us, but you will never forget us." Varen didn't reply. Instead, he raised a hand. A dozen guards dragged Cole away. His voice echoed down the hall. "We'll return, and when we do, you'll bow." Years passed, then centuries. Earth vanished from the galactic map. The wormholes that once connected it to the galactic core were sealed. Trade ended. Communication stopped. The galaxy moved on. But Earth did not die. In the silence of exile, humans built. They struggled. Yes. Many perished in the cold dark of isolation, but they learned. They changed. They evolved far beyond the edge of the known galaxy. In a hidden system called the Black Halo, the first secret colony was born. Underground bunkers powered by artificial suns became cities. Robots farmed, AI taught children. New technologies, never seen by alien eyes, were tested in the void, and deep inside a hollow moon, something powerful slept. It was called Project Genesis. Now, 300 years later, Shadow moved across the stars. It wasn't a ship. It was too large, too silent. Inside it, rows of strange capsules blinked. Each one held a human: soldiers, engineers, scientists. They were not like the humans of old. Their bodies were enhanced. Their minds were faster. Their loyalty was total. A voice echoed inside the ship. "Arc Ship 1 reporting. All systems active. Operation return begins now. Destination: core worlds. Objective: observe, analyze, prepare." Meanwhile, in the Council and the planet, Illyros, home of the Grand Council, the galaxy's leaders relaxed. It had been centuries since the humans vanished. New species had joined the Union. Peace had lasted. But then, something strange happened. A deep space trading ship sent a final message before going silent. "We found a structure. Not alien. Not council-made. It looks human. But advanced. To advance, they saw us. Please send silence." The message was short. The ship was gone, and the structure was never found again. Panic grew in the council. "Impossible," one alien said. "Humans can't build something like that." "They can," Varen whispered. He was older now, slower, but fear returned to his glowing eyes. He remembered Cole Darnus. "His words will return. And when we do, you'll bow." Back in the void, a new planet spun quietly near a dying star. From orbit, it looked dead. But underneath the surface, giant doors opened. A sleek black ship launched, faster than light. Carried only one person. Commander Rhea Valen, firstborn of the new generation. She opened a screen. A message blinked. Phase 1. Enter Council. Space. Do not engage. Study their weakness. She smiled. Let's see if they remember us. Final scene. Unknown. Observer. Far away. hidden inside a dead comet. A small machine turned on. Its single red eye glowed. It sent a message to an unknown place. Subject: humanity. Status: active. Evolution: extreme. Risk level: maximum. Recommendation: prepare for total war. The message ended, and the galaxy, still unaware, spun quietly on the edge of a storm it had created long ago. The screen is black. Then, a whisper: Protocol Alpha initiated. Suddenly, stars rush past. A machine the size of a city slowly opens its eye after 200 years. Scene 1. The sleeping giant in a cold, dark region of space where no stars shine. Something begins to move. Inside a hidden asteroid field, machines blink to life. A giant control room deep inside a man-made moon lights up. Its name, Genesis Core. An AI voice speaks. Welcome back, Commander Ria Valen. Time since exile: 312 years. Mission: retake the galaxy. Dozens of screens show alien species, council fleets, trade routes. All data stolen through hidden satellites planted over centuries. Ria stands in silence, watching. She wears black armor, marked only with one symbol: a burning Earth. They forgot us, she says. Good, that makes it easier. Scene 2. Earth, eh? But not the same back on Earth. Things are very different. The sky is no longer blue. Giant rings float in orbit, city-sized space stations built from asteroid metals. The oceans are covered with solar nets. AI-controlled towers hum softly in every city. Humans walk side by side with androids. Children learn to code by age 4. Some train in gravity-free battle arenas. Others master languages of alien races. But beneath the beauty, there's one rule: never forget the council. In underground halls, statues of fallen human scientists, soldiers, even farmers stand. Tall, each one exiled, each one remembered. Scene 3. The training grounds, somewhere on Venus Prime. A young boy named Iran fights a simulation. He faces 3 holograms council warriors. They attack fast, using energy spears and telepathy. But Iran is faster. He jumps, spins, fires a blast from his wristband. The last enemy falls. The AI claps slowly. Well done. You have passed level Omega. Iran breathes hard. When can I fight the real ones? Soon, the AI says. Soon, they'll come to you. Scene 4. Shadow of the Archai above. Dead moon, a strange ship appears. It has no engines, no heat, no sound. But it moves. This is Arcship Zero, the first of its kind. Designed by the best human minds, it runs on dark energy, making it invisible to most alien sensors. Inside, hundreds sleep in cryochambers. Soldiers, spies, diplomats, scientists. They are part of the return protocol. A red light blinks. One of them wakes up, her name, Dr. Kaylin Rowe, expert in alien biology. She opens her eyes and whispers, "Is it time?" as the ship replies. The council must know we are awake. Scene 5. A signal in the dark, back in council space. A small relay station picks up a strange signal. The operator, a 4-eyed alien named Kelleen's Closer. Signal, coming from the dead zone. Encoded in Earth language. Suddenly, the screen glitches. The lights go out. The station shuts down. Just before total blackout, the signal finishes its short message. We have watched. We've waited. Now, we rise. Scene 6. Back at the Council Veron, the glowing council leader is in a private meeting with other elders. We have detected human tech. Multiple systems. But it's far more advanced than before. One elder shakes his head. Impossible. We blocked them from our tech for centuries. Vaharan replies, they didn't need ours. They made their own. Another voice adds, perhaps we were wrong to exile them. Vaharan slams his hand down. No. The mistake was not finishing them when we had the chance. Final scene. Hidden truth in a secret facility under Saturn's rings. A massive chamber opens. Inside is a hybrid child, part human, part alien. He floats inside a tube, Connected to machines. A voice records a log, subject Orange 7. First of his kind, able to speak all known languages. Immune to psychic weapons, designed for leadership. Screen fades to black dot, then one final voice. This is no longer just about revenge, it's about destiny. In the black void beyond Neptune, something massive begins to glow. A light, then rings of fire, in a structure larger than most planets. Throne 1 has arrived. With it, humanity stops hiding. Scene 1. A throne in the dark, the station. Is not just big, it is alive. Its outer shell shifts like armor. Its gravity bends nearby asteroids. Inside, humans move with purpose. Each has a role. Some are soldiers, some are AI engineers, some are psychic commanders, humans trained in silence. Raised without fear, at the center of the throne, stands Rhea Valen. She places a hand on the control core. Begin the broadcast. Scene 2, the New Order message, cross every screen in the Galaxy Council. Pirate, merchant, or rebel, the same message plays. No hack, no virus. The signal simply appears. A full 3D image of Throne 1 floats above planets, cities, temples, even battle cruisers. Then Rhea speaks. We are not returning to the past. We are not Earth anymore. We are the united human dominion. This throne does not demand loyalty. It proves we deserve it. You may kneel. You may fall. The message ends with a chilling line. This is your only warning. Scene 3. Council chaos. The council is in shambles. Some members flee their LDS. Others demand immediate surrender. Veharen stares at the hologram of Throne 1. What engine powers this? Scientist answers. Unknown. Dark energy from subspace. It shouldn't exist, Veharen whispers. That's because it was built in shadows we refuse to look into. Scene 4. New human technology unveiled. Day human ship arrives at the edge of a council fleet, not to fight, but to show power. The ship is called Oblivion Lance. Small, silent, but deadly. It has no weapons visible. It's no shields. And yet, when a council battleship tries to scan it, the battleship shuts down, dead, silent, drifting. The humans leave no comment. The message is clear. You can't even understand what we've built. Scene 5. The throne speaks inside. Throne 1. The AI voice Orion speaks to Rhea. Our influence now covers 34% of council systems. Civilian population shows 62% acceptance. Rhea nods. Begin Project Herald. A massive beacon on top of Throne 1 activates. It sends out not just data but vision, dreams, feelings, symbols. Aliens across the galaxy start to dream of Earth, of stars, rising towers, peaceful skies under human banners. Many wake up crying, some kneel. Scene 6. Resistance brews but not all obey. A hidden group forms. The True Council, an alliance of generals. Hackers, assassins, and even some humans who fear what Earth has become. They say humanity is no longer human. They call Throne 1 the Machine Empire. They begin recruiting. A whisper spreads. We must kill the throne. Scene 7. The Boy and the Beast far away. The hybrid child from Part 2, AURON-7, awakens, now grown with golden eyes and unmatched mental power. He walks out of his CRYO-chamber. He is calm, controlled, until he hears the message from the True Council. Kill the throne. He tilts his head. They fear what they don't understand. He steps toward the window. I am the throne. Final scene. The countdown begins in every system controlled by humans. A countdown appears. Cycle 4. Cycle 3. Cycle 2. Then silence. Next cycle. Final choice. All know what it means, kneel or fall. The countdown ends. Cycle 0. The galaxy holds its breath. No attack. No fleets. No destruction. Just a message. 2 words. Peace offered. Peace from a former slave is never simple. Peace from a shadow often hides a blade. Scene 1. Earth's offer. A new broadcast begins from Throne 1. Not Rhea this time. Someone new. A young, calm voice. Orin 7 stands before the galaxy, wearing simple robes. No weapons, no crown. We offer peace. Real peace. No taxes, no control, just guidance. Let us help your worlds grow. Let us protect your trade. Let us keep the stars safe. Then he adds, quietly, those who refuse are free to live as they wish. But everyone knows, no one escapes the throne's shadow. Scene 2, the quiet invasion in council planets. Help begins arriving. Human. Engineers rebuild cities faster than alien tech ever could. Human medics cure long-term diseases using unknown tools. Human AI advisors begin helping alien governments with decision support. Aliens cheer at first. No war. Systems are working better, but something feels wrong, one senator whispers. When do we start asking them before we move our own fleets? Scene 3. Resistance grows. The true council is growing in secret. Led by a masked alien named Necrovos, they've uncovered something disturbing. Humans are embedding deep code into every planetary system. Not just code to guide, code to control. They send a message to neutral worlds. You are not at peace. You are being prepared. Scene 4. Betrayal within. Back on Throne 1, Rhea watches Orin's soft speeches. She turns to General Reg. They believe him, Reg replies. He's the perfect face. Rhea nods, but her eyes are cold. Send. In the real operatives, silence the resistance before it grows. On a screen, human assassins dressed like locals begin moving. Scene 5. The spy inside the human-controlled city of Valorum. Young alien named Kira smiles. She's popular. Works with human advisors, even praised by Orin in public. But Kira has a secret. She works for the True Council, and she's just found something terrible. She opens a stolen file. Project Ascension. Use of controlled peace to trigger psychic. Dependency in subject worlds. In 7 cycles, remove free will. Upload planetary minds into Throne Core. Her hands shake. This isn't peace. This is the end of choice. Scene 6. The fake uprising to control the message. Rhea engineers a fake rebellion on a council world. Humans defeat the rebels easily. On camera, Orin makes a speech. We forgive them, even those who fight us. The galaxy cries out in joy. Look at how kind the humans are. But behind closed doors, the real rebels were never captured. They were eliminated quietly. Scene 7. Orin's doubt alone in his chamber. 8. Orin 7 sits by a window. He listens to the voices, millions of them, from his psychic connection to the galaxy. He begins to feel something. They love me. But then a thought creeps in. Do they love me, or what they were forced to see? He looks at his reflection. Am I peace, or am I their leash? Final scene. The Sparkira escapes with the Project Ascension data. She sends it across underground channels, risking everything. The file spreads. Whispers grow louder, and for the first time, the galaxy asks itself, did we just walk into our own cage? The final image, the symbol of the human dominion, cracking slightly. A lonely trade ship moves through deep space. The crew is laughing. It's routine, safe, until ... the stars disappear. The captain looks out the window and freezes. That's not a moon. It's not. It's something much bigger. Black structures move. Silent, alive, inhuman. Scene 1. Lost in the dark, the trade ship Solari X9 was carrying food to the Edge colonies. Nothing unusual. Until they found the Black Station. Captain Riva, 6-armed alien, sent a message. Unregistered structure found. Technology unknown. No response on open channels. Approaching to investigate. That was the last anyone heard. The ship never returned. No wreckage. No signs of battle. Just ... silence. Scene 2. Council response. In the council war room, the mood is tense. Varen stands before a large screen. Another ship. Gone. Same region. Same silence. The other leaders whisper. Among themselves. They've returned, one says. No proof, another argues. Varen slams his staff. You want proof? Look at this. He shows the last image from Solari X9, A logo? It burned into the side of the station. A burning Earth, wrapped in chains. Breaking free. Gasps fill the room. It's them, Varen says. The humans. Scene 3. On the station inside the Black Station, a lone human walks slowly through the halls. Her name, Agent Vex Rain, one of Earth's top infiltration operatives. She speaks into her wrist communicator. Station secure. Alien crew neutralized. Without violence, we've taken their data. Preparing to leave no trace. A robotic voice responds. Good work, Agent. Phase 2 may begin. Vex turns to the wall and presses a button. The entire station folds into itself and disappears into a pocket dimension. Scene 4. Council divided back on the council planet. Arguments erupt. One side wants to prepare for war. The other wants peace. An old alien leader named Shuan-Ark speaks calmly. Humans could have attacked openly, but they didn't. Why? Varen replies. Because they want us afraid. It's working. Scene 5. The human planet, Earth's command center, Rhea Valen speaks to a room of generals. We don't need to destroy the council, she says. We need to control it. A general asks, how? Rhea smiles. Every system has a weakness. Every species has greed, fear, pride. We don't need to fight them all, just the right ones. On a huge map, they mark 3 targets. A council supply hub, a weapons factory, a communications tower. Take those silently, Rhea says, and the galaxy will shake. Scene 6. The strike team's 3 human ships drop out of warp. No warning. No sound. They move like shadows. Team 1 disables the supply hub in 8 minutes. No shots fired. Entire system shut down. Team 2 places a virus in the weapon factory. Now, their biggest guns won't fire. Team 3 hijacks the Council's main communication relay and sends one message to the galaxy. You left us in the dark, but the dark is ours now. Scene 7. Reaction and fear planets across the galaxy panic. Civilian ships stop moving. Trade crashes. Border planets go silent. Alien citizens begin asking, are the humans really back? What do they want? Can we stop them? The Council begins to crumble from inside. Fear spreads faster. Then war, final scene. The face reveal in a secret council meeting. Human face suddenly appears on a whole screen. It's Rhea Valen. She speaks slowly, clearly, and with no emotion. We did not return to destroy you. We returned to lead you, offer you peace. But under our control, you have 7 cycles to respond. After that, silence will be taken as war. The screen cuts off. Silence falls in the council. Chamber, then one alien leader whispers, we should have finished them when we had the chance. The council palace on Illyros was once the heart of galactic peace. Now, it shakes with fear. Alarms ring. Leaders argue. Guards rush in every direction. One question hangs in the air. How did the humans do all this? Without a war. Scene 1. The emergency meeting. Varan stands in front of the council table. His silver glow flickers. He is under pressure. 3 systems disabled. A 4th now reporting complete AI collapse. Alien senators shout, impossible. They're ghosts. Why can't we find their fleets? Varen slams his staff. We're not fighting the old humans. We're fighting something new. Something smarter. Silent Senator, a creature made of crystal named Zerial, speaks softly. We should speak to them before it's too late. V-H-A-R-O-N. Growls, speak to our enemies? Zariel replies, they were enemies. Now they are shadows. Scene 2, humanity's silent rise. In secret across the galaxy, human agents move. They wear alien skins. They speak alien languages. Some are even hybrids grown for deep infiltration. One human, Agent Mira, walks into a council outpost disguised as a council clerk. She plugs in a small device. Infiltration complete. Planetary defenses now under human command. Out calmly, no one notices. Scene 3. Media panic. Alien news screens across the galaxy flash red. Breaking. Human signal detected in core worlds. Council's losing control. Is humanity already here? In homes, bars, schools, and space. Stations panic grows. Parents keep children inside. Merchants hide goods. Old war footage plays again and again. The galaxy watches with wide, terrified eyes. Scene 4. The council splits in a secret vote. The council is now divided. 12 planets want negotiation. 9 demand war. 7 want to surrender silently. Vaharan watches. The results with cold eyes. Cowards, he mutters. They want to bow to apes. But in his heart, even Vaharan is unsure. How did humanity do all this unseen? Scene 5. Humanity sends a gift then. Something strange happens. Across the galaxy, one gift is delivered to every council world. No ships, no signatures, just a small black cube. When activated, the cube projects a 3D image. A human child. Standing alone, the child speaks in perfect alien languages. We don't come to destroy. We come to lead. We offer power, safety, unity. But only if you follow. You have 5 cycles. The cube melts. It leaves no trace. But the message remains in every mind. Scene 6. Inside. The human commanding Earth's new capital. Deep inside the dark side of Mars, Rhea Vallon watches it all. The galaxy is falling into line. No wars, no fleets. Just fear and respect. A general turns to her. Should we prepare for battle? She shakes her head. No, not yet. Let them beg first. Behind her, a new project glows. A station, times bigger than the Death Star named Throne 1. Let them see what ruling looks like. Scene 7. A dangerous Allion, a council moon. A secret meeting happens in the shadows. A council leader, Zariel, the crystal being, speaks to a hidden figure. The figure steps forward. A human. You've done well, says the human. Continue. To push for peace, divide them. Zariel nods. They think I'm loyal to the council. The human smiles. You're loyal to the future. Final scene. A message to Aline, every sector. All screens suddenly turn black. Then a voice speaks deep, human and powerful. It's Ambassador Coldarnus. Yes, the same human who was exiled 300 years ago. Now older, but alive, long ago. You cast us out. You left us to die. But we did not die. Learned. We evolved. We became what you feared. Now, we return. Not as your equals, but as your future. The message ends. The galaxy holds its breath. In quiet backrooms, whispers become voices. In hidden stations, voices become orders. In deep space, orders become war. The galaxy is no longer asking, is this peace? Now it asks, how do we fight gods? Scene 1. The leak hits hard. Ascension Project files are no longer secret. Millions have seen it. Social systems, once trusting humanity, begin to shut down their AI advisors. On one world, a protest begins. On another, a full riot breaks out. On a third, an entire city goes. Dark, no humans allowed in, and in every quiet corner of the stars, one word is whispered, Protocol Rebellion. Scene 2. Orin's breaking point inside Throne 1. Orin 7 watches the galaxy react. He pleads with Rhea, shut Ascension down. Let them choose. Rhea stays calm. We let them choose once. They cast us out. They tried to erase us. We're born to lead, not beg. Orin stares at her. He starts to doubt his purpose. Scene 3. Rise of Necrovos deep in the asteroid base shadow core. The leader of the true council reveals himself. Necrovos, the scarred alien general once thought. Dead in the old wars, he now leads a mix of species former council loyalists, pirates, rebel AI, and exiled scientists. We don't need to match their power, we just need to make them bleed. His plan? Disable a throne outpost, capture a human AI core, break their network from inside. He activates a hidden command. Protocol, Ember Strike, Scene 4. Humanity responds. Rhea orders an emergency defense network. Thousands of mini-satellites launch from Throne. One into orbit each, carrying micro-AI defense systems. She calls it Halo Shield. Nothing gets in or out without permission. But this only proves the rebels' point. They're building a cage for the galaxy. Scene 5. The first hit the rebels attack Vela Station, a key refueling point under human control. Using hacked gravity bombs and old stealth ships, they disable the outer rings. The humans are shocked. They never thought anyone could strike them this deep. The station commander sends one message to Rhea. It wasn't just aliens. There were humans with them. Scene 6. The defector, we meet Captain Juno Miles, a former human fleet leader, now working with the rebels. She tells Necra, we didn't rebuild Earth to become gods. We wanted to survive. Now they're doing to the galaxy what the Council once did to us. She brings a gift, a working throne AI core. The rebels now have a weapon. Scene 7. Throne 1 shakes for the first time in the series. Throne 1 takes damage. A rebel-coded virus slips in through a trade ship and causes a massive blackout in one sector of the station. People panic. Orion, the AI, reboots systems in 17 seconds. But those 17 seconds are enough. The throne is no longer untouchable. Scene 8. The choice back in his chamber. Orin walks out of a strategy meeting in silence. He removes his command badge. He stares at a picture from long ago, a small colony ship. Leaving Earth full of hope, he whispers, is this what we became? He turns to leave the chamber, but outside his door stand 2 armed guards. Rhea's voice echoes in his room. You are too soft. You're no longer needed. Final scene. Spark of revolution across 15 systems. Rebel symbols begin to appear on screens and buildings. A signal is broadcast galaxy-wide. They rule with light. We will rise from shadow. For freedom, for memory, for truth, the rebellion has begun. It began with exile. It became survival, then domination. Now, it ends in fire. The human throne is under attack, not from outside only, but from within. Scene 1. Orin's escape inside the silent halls of Throne 1. Orin 7 is under guard, labeled a traitor by Rhea, but a silent signal reaches him. Kira. The alien spy has hacked the station for 42 seconds. That's all Orin needs. He takes out the guards with calm precision, no anger. It's just purpose. He escapes into the lower levels, but now, he's not sure if he's running from the throne or toward his own truth. Scene 2. Rebel Alliance attacks. Cross the stars. Rebel fleets launch a full-scale strike. Cloaked ships appear from behind moons. Council loyalists break their silence and join the rebellion. Rogue AI systems turn against human satellites. Target, Throne 1, inside Shadow Core. Necrovos gives the final command. Begin Operation Eclipse. Scene 3. Rhea unleashes the Omega Protocol. Rhea activates the Omega Defense. Greta Doomsday System. Thousands of black drones burst from Throne 1 like insects. Each has only one purpose: destroy. If we can't lead them, we'll outlive them. She begins uploading the entire Throne Core into a backup satellite hidden in deep space. She plans to abandon the galaxy. Let them burn. Scene 4. Juno versus Rion, the outer deck of Throne 1. Captain Juno Miles lands with a rebel strike team. She fights her way through elite human guards. When she reaches Rhea's command chamber, the two finally meet. Rhea, you betrayed your kind, Juno. No, you betrayed what it meant to be human. They fight fists, tech words. Juno wins, but barely. Instead of killing Rhea, she locks her inside the crumbling throne core. Let the ghosts of Earth decide your fate. Scene 5. Orin's final broadcast story reaches the master control chamber. The station is shaking. Explosions echo in the distance. He connects to every screen in the galaxy for the last time. He speaks not as a ruler, but as a voice of hope. We lost our way, but the stars belong to all of us. This isn't the fall of a throne. It's the rise of freedom. He shuts down the Ascension program permanently. He triggers the final self-destruct on Throne 1. Scene 6. Sacrifice. An escape Akira, Juno, and rebel teams flee the station. Ships barely escape as Throne 1 explodes, lapsing into itself in a silent burst of light and gravity. In the chaos, Orin stays behind. His final image is him standing inside the throne room, eyes closed as fire surrounds him. Scene 7. The aftermath. Weeks later, the galaxy is recovering. Worlds are free again, but not the same. Some humans are loved as heroes. Others are hunted as ex-throne loyalists. New councils form. Species equal votes. Juno walks on a green world. Is now ambassador for peace. Kira teaches children the truth about the Earth Wars. In the sky above, a small statue of Orin floats in orbit, not as a god, not as a ruler, but as the last human who chose peace. Final lines. From exile to empire, from silence to song, humanity returned, but found something greater than control, a second chance.